All right, and all right, everybody, this is our Coffee with a Rotarian report, and we are so excited to be sharing the screen. Get it? And all the fun of that is down to the two people who get a chance to get together and talk. And my partner this month, all right, is Ange, and I'll let Ange speak first. Woo!
So I had the privilege of chatting to Rushton. He's actually my club mentor as well. So always a pleasure to connect with him. Rushton, as everybody knows already, but just to remind, runs a non-profit organization called Next Vista for Learning, where he helps teachers find new ways of reinvigorating their practice. So through the non-profit, he does get to do a lot of traveling. So he's been to Colombia, he's been to Chile recently, and I'd like to think most recently, he's come to Australia, where he came to visit quite a few of our members here in Sydney. Took him around, had a nice dinner. So yeah, I think it definitely makes life more interesting to spice it up with a bit of travel here and there. One of my favorite things about Rushton is he's got a cat called Chiquita. So we trade lots and lots of stories about our furry friends, and he's an awesome Rotary family man, as we know, he does a lot for our club. But he's also a great family man, and he's going to Arkansas to visit his extended family. I found out today, new fact, that he spent a big chunk of his life growing up in Arkansas. So yeah, very cool, very cool.
Awesome. And the big thing to know about Ange, just to start off with, she's in Sydney, Australia. If the accent escaped you, then there you go, right? She is a wonderful human being who is engaged to another wonderful human being in our club, Brett. All right, and one of the things that she does is she does service interests, and she is handling some of the things that we're exploring in terms of service possibilities for the club. Our Rotary International president in the recent past has said, let's plant lots and lots of trees, or something far more articulate than that. But Ange said, yeah, let's figure out a way to do it. And she got in touch with an organization called Greening Australia, which is doing all kinds of cool things to get trees planted. And with which we will do some work on an upcoming project that you'll hear lots about in the very near future, which is cool. So Ange is a pharmacist. One of the things that you do as a pharmacist is you make sure that you put all of the little chemicals right, so that when you hand it to somebody, it helps them and it's good for them and all that kind of stuff. And she's a very entrepreneurial person, and that same interest in putting things together right morphed into a thing she does, high tea at people's homes, which sounds incredibly civilized to me. It involves tea, of course, and crockery and different colors. Crockery is not a word I normally use, but I was like, that's cool. And she bakes little cakes as well, and she has gotten into baking little cakes as a part of that, which I think is pretty darn cool. So as a way of our telling you guys about who we are and what we do in Coffee with a Rotarian, that's us.
Yep, you too can meet cool people on Coffee with a Rotarian. If you guys haven't signed up already, I know that I look forward to it every month. So thanks to Shivatko to organizing everything, because without him, this wouldn't happen.
Amen.